Ah, voila. It's clear. I made a video before. I look really scrubby now. I try to shave and all my razors went out. But you know what? I was thinking of something, so I have 15 minutes to say this, so I'll try not to rush. But I want it to look a little darker. Hold on. Right, it's not enough. This light's not enough. So you know what? When everything's clear, the story's clear. So this is what I was thinking, okay? So we start off by like this. Day 1. We're talking about now the creator. Day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Day 6 he completes. Day 7 he rests. Day 8 he can start over for eternity. That's what the 8 is on the digital clock. Okay. We stop there. So now we go for man to do the same as God. We got to do the same thing. So we got to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But we already know in the first life, after man couldn't complete his life on 6, he went to another 6, and then he went to another 6, and after the 3 days that he struck out in baseball, 3 strikes, he strike out, then he had to try again. Thus, while they threw the ball, okay, we already knew that 4 balls would give man the walk. We have 9 innings to play in the game, 54 cards in the deck with the jokers. Man's number is 6. How many tries at 6? How many tries in the 6th inning? How many tries on the 6th day did it take man before he was able to know the whole story so he can take the story with him, because the work is not done until the work is done? I mean, there's nothing but the whole work, all the work. So it took man how many days of 6? So therefore man's story must be 6. So, but we know how many days of 6 it took. It took 9. But the real truth was counted at 6, because with 3 balls and 2 strikes, there's no result. And what you hit as a strike and as foul doesn't count. So thus 2 at the strike, which is the minus side, and 3, which is the ball at the plus side. 3 and 2 has no result. Thus the 6th one that does count will bring a result, and that is man, the number 6, that brings the result of the story. Thus, that is what baseball is all about. But I'm not too sure about it, how it works. I think the guy took 9 swings before he got it right. And once he got it right, man can sleep in peace on the 6th day, as finally he reached the 6th day, but it took more than 1 try. So all these tries, because the only time you can sleep is on the 7th day, and the 7th day only comes when the 6th day is complete. So thus man is number 6, and he shall complete the rest of this work on the 6th day. Thus he rests in peace, and all is peace, and all the work is done. So we return back to our angel. We no longer need the internet. We no longer need the spirit, because everything else is pure. 1 and 1 is 1. The 1 and 1 is 2 on earth, because it takes more than 1. You can't do anything with a friend, because no one to hear, no one to listen. All your stories mean nothing, but they mean a lot somewhere else, and I'm going to take them with me. And that's the story about 6. But I just learned it myself, so if it seems like a little out of order, at least I'm not out of order, and I'm tired. 70-86, Raphael. I want to be known for the man who knows the stories in between the stories, who can read between the lines. I don't tell the lie, my stories are fun. Hollywood, Hollywood. How do you want to see my stories? What do you want to do? You watch them, you like, you leave a comment, you don't. Well, that's the way it is. You go to the movie, you pay the $9, you go home, the movie stays in the box. Whoever went and cared is okay. They bought popcorn, they had fun, they had drinks, they had Coca-Cola, calling everybody to see. Okay? That's why the Coca was waking everybody up, and that's the reason for Coca-Cola. Pepsi, yes? Pep, gives you a little pep to go. So the 2 of them are actually good for you, but they're not good for you. You see, not all good things are good, and it's not what you see that's good, and it's sometimes it's a name, and someone likes Coke and the other likes Pepsi. So, and also if you check out the designs, the curves in the designs, those are curves from the universe. So you think they didn't know before Pepsi and Coke came out that all man would be famous with those 2 drinks throughout the world? So all man would really know the truth if they just look at the closer picture in the can and the name that it says, Pepsi. Certain things we need in life, reminders, don't forget. So it's with reminders we're reminded of what got us to where we are today, which brings us to our strength and our backbone. And I hope your backbone is strong enough to take the truth as it is. Because the truth really doesn't hurt. Take it, it's okay. We'll go out for a drink later, and all will be fine. All right? Take care, my friends. Because when you have a friend, then on the 6th day, all is perfect. You can sleep. Or after the 6th day, and with that friend, to protect you in that night, that is perfect man. The 6th of everything. Because everything happens on the 6th day of man. Thus and therefore, he gets to rest on the 7th day, just like his father did. So he followed in his father's footsteps, just like everybody wants to do as a child. So we all want to be a doctor, so we can fix the situation, just like I did, but only in words. And I went nowhere to school, and I finished in the 11th grade. And sideways, that is equal. And I got the point when I was there. Thank you. I got the diploma in the 11th grade. Again, man and man saw man. I read the book. My teachers taught me well. They all said I didn't listen. That was bull crap. I listened to every word. No one really saw what I was doing because sometimes I was interrupting them so they couldn't see the whole picture because it was dispersed, diversified, like we all diversify, or distorted, another thing of diverse. So everything is blinded. So now that I am blinded, and that's why we wear this, because if we see otherwise somewhere else, we'll think it's something else. Because when the picture is big and we see too much of the picture, we drag everything into it with our eyes, and we see that we don't see the right picture of everything. So we put it over our head. Everybody thinks this is just the tallest. No. This is a lot more than the tallest. You see, when you understand it, you can respect the tool that it is. It's actually a guide to block out all the BS beside you. Because it's the BS that brings you into everything that went wrong in every other man and me. You know, and I came back to see the truth, and the truth is fun, and come play. You hear? Now the song is on, We Don't Need No Education. Oh, please. We all need so much more education. The next song that chom will play is something about We Know It All, or He's Here, or something to say, hey, wait a minute, look. Who's that man? He knows all the right words. Maybe that's the next song coming up. I want to hear. So if I hear this and chom didn't see this yet, then they're going to be very suspicious. Check the time, 101, time of man, and the connection of the universe, 101, the E-net, and that's what the language is, 101, and that's the time it is, so maybe it's the time. Raphael, 7286, I know what I know. What am I supposed to do? I'm just sharing with you the truth. What are you going to do? Kill me for the truth? Does the truth hurt you that bad that I'm telling you something that you look like a liar, that somebody wants to come and get you because you're afraid of everybody? Do you trust anybody? Do you have any good friends? Remember, what is a good friend? When you have protection, the internet, the first thing they sell you is your friend is the protection. Thus your friend is there, and you can go to sleep at night on the 6th day of man, thus bringing up the 7th day that you had good rest, so you can go out and play. Because that's what life is all about. It's a schoolyard. And on the 7th day, you go into the schoolyard and you play. Because on the 6th day, you're supposed to pray. But now we're just praying so we finish the day because it's taken so long. Raphael, 7286. You like it? 67, 42, 205, 2005. Bipolar, the speed. So you can catch up to God's words. You got to see them, but you can't see them if you don't have the speed. And I got it in 2005. Thank you.